Hey everybody, happy Sunday. My name is Aisha and this is
Piper.
we are the Goddess Movement.
Peace.
Oh, we're trying to get our bearings together.
We just had like a silly fit. I don't know. Okay. Something that has been getting on my nerves lately is you be talking to people about their aspirations, their goals, and their dreams, or things that they want to do, and they always put it off like it can wait, or they'll say out loud to you, "Oh, I mean, it can wait. I got time." But do you?
Do you really?
Do you really have time? Like, how much time do you really think you have to defer your happiness, or to defer your dreams or your desires, or the things that you want to accomplish in life? What are you waiting for?
And also, the things that you're putting it aside for, is it even that important to push it aside?
And I get that some people are scared. Some people are scared to step out of their comfort zone, and scared to try new things, or scared to go out beyond their circumstances, or the things that they're... When you get in a situation for so long, like the old job that we worked there for 11 years, it's much more comfortable to just stay in that situation. But you remember how miserable I was, and talking to you and crying because I was just so miserable. That's a horrible place to stay in. And if you want to do more or be more, why not just go for it? Why not take that chance? Why not step outside that circumstances? Because newsflash, we're all gonna die. So
pretty much
we're all gonna die.
It's inevitable.
So,
it's
and
inevitable.
Nobody knows. I mean, unless you have a magic book that tells you when you're gonna go. I don't have it. Do you have it?
Hell no.
So you don't know when you're going to go. You don't know when your time is. So why spend the life that you have and the time that you have being miserable in that job, or being stuck in that situation with that person because you don't want to be alone? Newsflash, if you're unhappy with them and they're not doing what they're supposed to do, you're already alone. I can't stand her.
Am I still alive? I got a pulse.
She did.
Okay. Factuals.
So, what you waiting for?
And that's so freaking crazy, because sometimes we stay in these situations, or I always say situations, we stay stuck because we get so comfortable. We've been talking about being complacent, we've been talking about being stuck, we've been talking about removing people out your life, but the common denominator really is you. You're the common denominator out of all of these things. You make the choices. My biggest thing, and this is something that me and Piper have talked about before, I don't talk to everybody about my business. Some people hear about my business from somebody else, or what I got going on from someone else, because everyone, first of all, people act like they care about your business or they're interested, but they really not. My biggest thing is, don't say you're gonna buy something, let me get this, or send me this, or send me that. It's like, for what? What I'm sending it to you for? You ain't gonna buy it.
Right.
For what?
And even like sharing it, like sharing your page, talk to other people. When I had extra business cards, I ended up not even having my card no more because I gave out all of her cards.
Yeah.
Like, what are you waiting for? If that's really what you want to accomplish, if this is a dream that you have, stop looking at other people and feeling like they're so above you, or their circumstances is so different from yours that you can't accomplish the same thing that they're accomplishing. If they're out there and they got their own business, it's because they worked their ass off.
Correct.
They worked their butt off and did what they had to do. The only difference between them and you is their work ethic, and the fact that they're inspired and you're uninspired.
Correct. And you stuck like a duck in the muck. Yo, she got bars, son. Bars.
I cannot.
But no, seriously, like, I really remember a time when I was trying to start and trying to figure out what I wanted to do in my life and which direction I wanted to go. Now, it may not always work out. Don't get me wrong. It may not always work out, but at least you tried.
And that's part of the process, is figuring out what works for you, figuring out what doesn't work for you. it's not a failure. It's just a learning lesson of how to approach it in a different manner.
Correct.
You know, this way doesn't work, so let me try it a different way. But you don't know if you don't try and if you don't step out that circumstance.
Yeah, and then it's like, come on, like, you got children or you have people that you either taking care of, even if it's just you yourself.
Right.
Do you really want to, for the rest of your life, do you really want someone else telling you when you got to be at work, what time you got to clock in, what time you got to clock out, who determines how much money you get? Because, you know, even if you say, oh, my job has overtime, they can cut that overtime off at any time and say, okay,
they can downsize and cut you all together.
So what you gonna do?
Right.
So you waiting on them to tell you what to do while there's this man at the very top that gets up every morning, takes a shower, gets paid, every second of the day he gets paid because you working for him.
And sometimes it takes for us to break those generational cycles to show our children a different way, to show our children that they don't have to work those 9 to 5s to get by, that they don't have to live paycheck to paycheck just to make ends meet, that they don't have to be stuck in a miserable situation because that's what adulting is. No, it's not. That may be your version of adulting. That may be some of our elders and some of our ancestors' way of adulting, but that's you define what that is for you. You define what that means for you. Whether it's being happy in a situation or being unhappy in a situation.
Yeah.
Relationship, work, whatever, friendships, all of it.
Correct. And you know, for me, I'm a thinker. I'm just, you know, we're both thinkers. We both analyze things. We both have a plan, a goal set in mind. So the plan is not to be stuck. The plan is to elevate.
Right.
And to continue to grow.
Consistently.
And whether that means, okay, you know what, maybe I have to stay in this spot right here where I'm at right now to get to where I'm going. But guess what? I'm going somewhere.
And I got a plan.
And I got a plan to get there. Don't be the person that sits there and talks about it and don't have a goal, don't have a plan in mind, and it's not following through.
Right.
Because you can have a plan all day, you can have a goal all day, but if you ain't doing nothing to get towards it, what the hell are you doing? You sitting like a duck in a ruck in the mud. Ooh. Y'all have to eat 40 type of joint. I'm sorry, I'm silly. But that's all I got. Because, you know, I get so passionate, and I don't want to be the wild child today. I just try to be cool.
F that. Get out that rut. Stop being uninspired. And if you want to make that change, if you want that career, if you want that different type of relationship, if you want that different goal for yourself, if you want to see the world, whatever it is, start working on that now. Start it. Where there's a will, there's a way. And if you have a will, you'll make a way.
Especially if you laying up with people.
Child.
This is what I don't like. I can't stand for a woman, and I'm talking to you women out here, that be laid up with these dudes that are uninspired, don't want nothing for themselves, don't want nothing, let alone for you, but you laid up and booed up with him, and he ain't even got nothing popping. So what, you really wasting your time. And fellas, you too. Why y'all with these little bum ass women who don't want nothing but just want to lay up in the bed with you all day and don't got no aspiration to do nothing with herself? Who wants that?
In my life.
Correct. Peace. I ain't got nothing for you. You got to have something going for yourself. You got to be wanting something. Why would you? And that says a lot about you if you deal with someone who has no goal at all. All they want to do is lay up under you all day. Like, bruh, you do know you got to get up and go to work and do something.
And there's a saying that if you want a successful person, be prepared to deal with a busy person.
Correct.
If you want someone who's about something, has ambition, has goal for themselves, they not gonna be laying up under you.
No, look, and we can lay up, but not all day.
I mean, for a little hot minute.
Yeah, we can little bump and grind, and after that, I got to go. A little shmoney, you know. a little. You know what I'm saying?
But not all day. No.
Not all day. I ain't got time for that. I got things to do. I got books to read. I got places to be. I got clients to see.
So I'm gonna catch you on the flip side.
Yeah, I'll catch you after all that.
Unless you helping me study or something.
Correct.
We writing grants together.
Correct.
We doing something?
Some proposals. That's what we doing.
Community service.
What? Oh, okay. No. All right. I ain't got nothing for you. Holler. So, peace, y'all. I ain't got nothing to say.
See you next week.
Peace. you.